The Dean of SIAC head coaches, Mike Gable, is in his 18th year leading the Wildcat football program.
He's done a tremendous job. Very few programs have tradition like Modern Day has, and a lot of the credit goes to Gable. But don't tell him that. Ryan Brashler has more.
Modern Day, punt return.
Every fall for the past 18 years and more to come, you find Mike Gable here on the practice field each afternoon, focusing on getting better one day at a time.
No secret, we've got a great coaching staff. We've got players who report every day and they work hard. Sometimes we're not the greatest athletes, but we ask them to be here. They understand what's expected and they expect it of themselves.
Definitely one of the best coaches I've ever had. The big thing with him is he doesn't look at more than one game at a time. It's the game that you're playing that week.
How much better can they get? As a team, there's always room for improvement. As a program, they're about as good as it gets. Gable has now won 175 games going into week 6, and he's lost only 50. A winning percentage that puts him firmly among Indiana coaching greats.
Honestly, I have not looked back at the previous records, but I know recently he's been doing great. I know he has a great track record.
It's pretty impressive, but hopefully down the road, when we're sitting back watching high school football, he'll still be coaching. Probably still building up that record he has going right now.
Don't ask the coach about himself. He really doesn't like it at all. His players, though, believe his humility permeates the program.
Actually, it means I'm older than anyone else, and I've been around, and someone else will take that over. I don't think about that very much. Really don't think about any of these things. Just try to be ready to focus on game in hand, and we approach every game the same.
And you can bet as long as you can find Gable here, you'll find the Wildcats near the top of the SIAC. Ryan Brashler, Home Team Friday.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. Meanwhile, Mt.Vernon and Boonville and Riley Snodgrass here finding Kendrick Givens. Wanted to tip it to himself, and Givens does just that. Nice catch right there. And then Mt.Vernon just gets started. They had a huge night tonight in those gray uniforms. Snodgrass following the left tackle there, goes over the goal line for the touchdown, 7-0. And then the block punt right here. Givens scoops and scores. That makes it 14-0, and it was all Mt.Vernon in this one. The Wildcats went in at home, the final 40-14. Well, coming up, we'll take a look back at some of the best games of week number 6.
But first, some other scores from tonight. You're watching the Tri-State's only 30-minute high school football show. That's Home Team Friday.